Okay, please.
Where am I going? I have no idea where I'm going.
You have to go to the police station.
What address is that?
It's 5 minutes away.
It's 5 minutes away.
What's the address of the police precinct?
When you will catch your next show, we have to do it very fast, and we will help. But
you're talking about my show?
yes.
What about it?
Yeah. We talk.
They will help to try to get you there.
They'll help to try to get me to my
Yes.
show.
So you
How?
can act very quickly.
To do it as soon as possible. But we
But
can.
what am I doing? What am I doing? I
You
never
are
gave
under
anyone.
arrest.
So I'm under arrest.
Yes.
But
Yes.
under arrest for what?
Stop filming now.
The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office has denied a warrant request for singer Nicki Minaj. The initial investigation all stems from a lawsuit over an incident that happened here in Detroit.
Another lawsuit. Just weeks after it was reported that Nicki was being sued by a former stylist of hers, Nicki has been hit with yet another lawsuit.
Nicki Minaj, one of the biggest names in rap, is now at the center of a shocking legal battle. Allegations of backstage drama, a slap, and career-threatening words all unfolding during her Detroit concert. But it doesn't stop there. According to court documents, Nicki Minaj's former manager, Brandon Garrett, has filed a lawsuit accusing her of assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. What sparked this alleged confrontation? Prescription medication.
Nicki Minaj is being hit with a major lawsuit.
Garrett claims that after Nicki's performance at Little Caesars Arena during her Pink Friday 2 World Tour, a heated argument erupted. He says Nicki was furious that someone else had picked up her prescription from a pharmacy. And then, here's where things escalate. She allegedly slapped him across the face, knocking his hat off, but it didn't end there. Garrett alleges that Nicki berated him with chilling words. "You'll never be anyone, I'll make sure of it." The lawsuit paints a picture of a toxic encounter that left Garrett hiding in a bathroom for hours, afraid to come out. And when the dust settled, Garrett claims he was left behind, stranded in Detroit as the tour bus drove off without him. Now, Detroit police have reportedly requested a warrant for Minaj's arrest. If the Wayne County prosecutor moves forward, this could turn into a criminal case. So what's next for Nicki? And how will this impact her career, her tour, and her reputation? Today, we're diving into a shocking legal battle that has everyone talking. Lawsuits and scandals have become almost synonymous with fame, and while most fans are quick to rally behind their idols, not all controversies are created equal.
What am I doing? I never gave anyone. So I'm under arrest.
Yes.
But
Yes.
under arrest for what?
Stop filming now.
The latest legal drama centers on Nicki Minaj, who is facing accusations that could have serious consequences. The alleged incident occurred just weeks ago during a high-profile tour stop in Chicago. According to reports, tensions boiled over backstage when an argument erupted between Nicki Minaj and her longtime tour manager. Sources claim the disagreement started over logistical issues, something as minor as a missed wardrobe delivery, but quickly escalated into a physical altercation. What makes this case stand out isn't just the allegations, but the fallout that followed.
All right, y'all. Earlier this week, it was reported that rapper Nicki Minaj, honey, was being sued, honey, by her former manager for assault, honey. After they say, baby, this girl popped him in the face, and she stranded him, honey, in Detroit because, honey, he sent someone else, y'all, to pick up her prescription, honey. Nicki wanted this man.
The tour manager, claiming they were assaulted, has filed both civil and criminal complaints. The allegations include assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. If proven true, these charges could lead to both financial penalties and potential jail time. But here's where it gets even more complicated. This isn't the first time Nicki Minaj has been entangled in legal trouble. In fact, just last year, she was ordered to pay substantial damages in a separate case involving accusations of verbal abuse and professional misconduct during a live performance overseas. Fans who defended Nicki back then are now divided. Some stand by her, while others are beginning to question her actions. Meanwhile, legal experts are weighing in. They say this case could hinge on key pieces of evidence: security footage from the venue, eyewitness accounts from other staff, and medical records provided by the plaintiff. The prosecution may argue a pattern of behavior, citing past incidents to paint a picture of someone prone to conflict. On the other hand, Nicki Minaj's legal team is pushing back hard. Her lawyer has already issued a statement, calling the allegations baseless and an attempt to exploit the star's fame for financial gain. They've also hinted at countersuing for defamation, which could flip the narrative entirely. But there's more to the story. Nicki Minaj has officially responded to the assault and battery lawsuit filed against her by Brandon Garrett. Her team is calling the claims false and frivolous. According to Variety, the lawsuit alleges that the altercation occurred backstage during her Pink Friday 2 tour in Detroit. Garrett claims the dispute started over an errand he was supposed to run, and when he didn't respond to Minaj's questions to her satisfaction, the situation escalated. The filing alleges that Nicki slapped him in her dressing room. The lawsuit also reveals that after the alleged incident, Garrett filed a police report in Chicago requesting police escort back to his hotel because he feared for his safety. Nicki's attorney Judd Burstein was quick to deny the allegations, stating, "No complaint has been served upon my client, and therefore we are unaware of the specific allegations. However, if the lawsuit is as reported by TMZ, it is completely false and frivolous." He also added that the team is confident that this matter will be resolved swiftly in Minaj's favor. Public opinion, as always, is divided. Social media is buzzing with hashtags supporting both sides, but the comments reveal a deeper conversation about power dynamics in the entertainment industry. Are stars being unfairly targeted, or should they be held to a higher standard of accountability? What's clear is that this story is far from over. The legal process can take months, even years, to reach a resolution, and in the meantime, every development will be scrutinized by fans, media, and critics alike. The real question is, how will this impact Nicki Minaj's career? Will she come out stronger, or is this the beginning of her downfall? As the case moves forward, we can't ignore the broader implications. This legal battle raises significant questions about the high-pressure environment of celebrity life. What happens when personal struggles collide with professional responsibilities? Is the entertainment industry doing enough to support its stars and their teams, or are these incidents inevitable in a world fueled by fame and fortune? Let's not forget the other players in this saga, the tour manager's legal team. They've been vocal about seeking justice, emphasizing that this isn't about money but about accountability. In their public statement, they highlighted the power imbalance at play, arguing that celebrities often use their status to intimidate or silence those who work behind the scenes. They're pushing for a court ruling that could set a precedent, potentially changing how disputes like this are handled in the future. Interestingly, the tour manager has also garnered public sympathy. Fans and industry professionals alike have rallied around their courage to speak out, using this moment to call for better treatment of staff in the entertainment industry. A trending hashtag, #RespectTheCrew, has emerged, sparking conversations about the often overlooked contributions of those who make live performances possible. On the flip side, Nicki Minaj's fanbase isn't backing down. Known for their loyalty and fierce defense of their idol, they've launched a campaign to discredit the allegations. The phrase "innocent until proven guilty" is being echoed across platforms, with supporters arguing that the accusations are nothing more than a money grab. Some fans have even started investigating the tour manager's background, searching for inconsistencies or motives that could undermine their claims. But as the saying goes, the truth often lies somewhere in between. While it's tempting to take sides, it's crucial to remember that legal disputes are rarely black and white. Both parties are likely to present compelling narratives, and it will ultimately be up to the courts to decide whose story holds more weight. Adding another layer to this complex case is the potential involvement of law enforcement. Reports suggest that police are actively investigating the incident, with preliminary findings already submitted to the local prosecutor's office. If criminal charges are filed, the stakes for Nicki Minaj will skyrocket. Not only would she face possible jail time, but the case could also irreparably damage her reputation, leading to canceled contracts, lost endorsements, and a tarnished public image. For now, though, Nicki remains focused on her career. Despite the controversy, her tour continues, with sold-out shows in major cities. Critics argue that this move is tone-deaf, claiming it sends the message that Nicki Minaj is above the law. However, others see it as a smart strategy to stay in the public eye and demonstrate resilience in the face of adversity. And what about her peers in the industry? Surprisingly, there's been little public support from fellow celebrities. While some have taken to social media with vague posts about staying strong and finding peace, most seem reluctant to weigh in on the controversy. This silence speaks volumes, hinting at the fragility of relationships in an industry where alliances can shift overnight. As expected, the media is having a field day with this story. Tabloids are publishing daily updates, often sensationalizing minor details to keep readers hooked. Headlines like "Nicki Minaj's fall from grace" and "Is this the end of her career?" dominate newsstands, fueling speculation and conspiracy theories. Interestingly, some outlets are taking a more nuanced approach, exploring the systemic issues that may have contributed to this incident. They're examining how relentless schedules, lack of proper conflict resolution mechanisms, and the blurred lines between personal and professional relationships can create a perfect storm for disaster. Podcasts, too, have jumped on the bandwagon, dedicating entire episodes to dissecting the case. Legal analysts, industry insiders, and even body language experts have shared their perspectives, offering a mix of insight and entertainment for curious listeners. One recurring theme in these discussions is the idea of redemption. Can Nicki Minaj bounce back from this scandal, or will it define her legacy? The legal drama surrounding Nicki Minaj isn't just about the latest allegations, it's part of a pattern of controversies that have followed her throughout her career. Known for her unapologetic and bold personality, Nicki has often found herself at the center of heated debates, public spats, and even legal disputes. One of the most infamous incidents was her highly publicized feud with fellow rapper Cardi B at the 2018 Harper's Bazaar Icons party during New York Fashion Week. The altercation, which reportedly started over social media jabs and personal grievances, escalated into a physical confrontation. Cardi was seen leaving the event with a visible bump on her forehead, allegedly from a thrown shoe. While Nicki denied any direct involvement in the fight, she addressed the incident on her radio show, Queen Radio, calling it mortifying and doubling down on her critiques of Cardi. Another example is her contentious relationship with former American Idol co-judge Mariah Carey in 2012. Their on-set clashes became tabloid fodder, with leaked footage showing heated arguments during auditions. At one point, Mariah alleged that Nicki made threatening comments, which Nicki dismissed as exaggerated. The tension between the two divas overshadowed much of that season, with viewers tuning in as much for their drama as for the contestants. In 2019, Nicki also came under fire for canceling multiple European tour dates at the last minute, citing technical issues. Fans in France and Slovakia who had waited hours for her performance were left disappointed and outraged. Videos of the crowd chanting Cardi B's name in frustration went viral, prompting Nicki to defend herself on social media, claiming she would never compromise the quality of her shows. These controversies, combined with her assertive public persona, have cemented Nicki's reputation as a polarizing figure in the entertainment world. While her loyal fan base, the Barbs, celebrates her confidence and willingness to speak her mind, critics argue that her behavior sometimes crosses the line, creating unnecessary conflicts. Given this history, the latest allegations involving her former tour manager may feel familiar to those who have followed her career closely. The lawsuit claims that during a heated confrontation over logistical issues, Nicki struck the tour manager, a claim her legal team has vehemently denied. While Nicki's lawyer Judd Burstein called the accusations false and frivolous, skeptics have pointed out that her past behavior could make these allegations more plausible in the eyes of the public. The fact that the Detroit police have sent a warrant request to the Wayne County prosecutor's office adds another layer of seriousness to the case. If criminal charges are filed, it could lead to a court battle that puts Nicki's personal and professional life under even greater scrutiny. As expected, reactions from the industry and the public have been mixed. While some fans argue that Nicki is being unfairly targeted, others see this as another example of her fiery temperament causing problems. The hashtags number protect Nicki and number accountability for all are both trending, reflecting the divide in public opinion. Interestingly, some of Nicki's peers have weighed in, albeit subtly. Lil' Kim, a longtime rival, posted a cryptic tweet about karma, which many interpreted as a jab at Nicki. On the other hand, rapper Megan Thee Stallion, who collaborated with Nicki on the hit song Hot Girl Summer, has remained neutral, simply urging fans to wait for the facts. While public opinion remains divided, the court's decision will ultimately hinge on the evidence. Reports suggest there may be security footage from the venue, which could either corroborate or refute the tour manager's claims. Additionally, eyewitness accounts from other staff members will likely play a crucial role in shaping the narrative. Text messages between Nicki and the tour manager, reportedly exchanged in the days leading up to the incident, could also be pivotal. If authenticated, they might reveal whether tensions were escalating behind the scenes. However, leaks of unverified documents and messages have only fueled speculation, making it harder to separate fact from fiction. Nicki Minaj has always been a trailblazer, breaking records and redefining what it means to be a female rapper in a male-dominated industry. But her career has also been marked by moments of controversy that have tested her resilience. From her clashes with fellow artists to her outspoken rants on social media, Nicki's journey has been anything but smooth. If these allegations lead to criminal charges, the stakes couldn't be higher. Not only could she face legal penalties, but the fallout could also impact her endorsements, tour deals, and overall legacy. For someone who has built a career on being unfiltered and unapologetic, this could be a pivotal moment that defines how she's remembered in the industry. Nicki Minaj's controversies have long been a double-edged sword. On one hand, they've solidified her as an icon of fearlessness and individuality. On the other, they've left her career dotted with public spats, strained relationships, and a reputation that polarizes fans and critics alike. As her current legal battle unfolds, it seems to echo a recurring theme in her career: the tension between her unyielding personality and the challenges of navigating an industry that demands diplomacy. Nicki's 2019 European tour cancellations are just one of many examples of situations where her actions or the perception of them sparked public outcry. Take the 2012 feud with Mariah Carey during their stint as judges on American Idol. Their on-air clashes were so intense that leaked footage showed Nicki shouting expletives at Carey during a heated exchange. While Nicki later dismissed the feud as overblown by the media, Carey claimed she felt unsafe on set, a statement that drew widespread attention and divided public opinion. Then there was her infamous Twitter spat with Taylor Swift in 2015, after Nicki called out the MTV Video Music Awards for snubbing her hit Anaconda in major categories. Taylor, seemingly misinterpreting the tweet, responded defensively. Their exchange quickly became a cultural moment, highlighting issues of race, privilege, and representation in the music industry. Though the two eventually made amends, the incident once again underscored Nicki's penchant for voicing her frustrations unapologetically and the fallout that often followed. Fast forward to today, and Nicki's history is being scrutinized alongside the latest allegations. For her critics, the current lawsuit is another instance of Nicki's fiery personality causing problems. They point to past incidents, such as her highly publicized altercation with Cardi B in 2018, as evidence of a pattern of behavior. That clash, which culminated in Cardi throwing a shoe at Nicki during a New York Fashion Week party, became a media frenzy, with both women airing their grievances publicly in the aftermath. These incidents, while controversial, also speak to Nicki's enduring ability to dominate headlines. Whether she's clashing with other artists, calling out perceived injustices, or defending herself against allegations, Nicki has consistently proven that she's a force to be reckoned with. Her resilience, combined with the unwavering support of her fan base, has helped her weather storms that might have derailed other careers. Despite her history of bouncing back, the current legal situation feels different. The lawsuit filed by her former tour manager, combined with the Detroit police's warrant request, has created a perfect storm of legal and public relations challenges. If criminal charges are filed, it won't just be Nicki's reputation on the line. It could lead to significant financial and professional consequences. Endorsements and sponsorships, which are often tied to a star's public image, could be at risk. Major brands may hesitate to associate with an artist embroiled in controversy, even one as influential as Nicki. Additionally, the financial toll of a drawn-out legal battle could strain her resources, particularly if damages are awarded to the plaintiff. The impact on her music career could be equally significant. Tour dates might be postponed or canceled, and collaborators might distance themselves to avoid being drawn into the controversy. Even her ability to release new music could be affected, as the focus shifts from her artistry to her legal woes. As always, Nicki's fan base, the Barbs, remains fiercely loyal. They've flooded social media with messages of support, arguing that the allegations are baseless and part of a larger agenda to tear her down. Hashtags like #GonProtectNicki and YeBarbsForever trend daily, with fans sharing stories of how Nicki's music has inspired them and vowing to stand by her no matter what. At the same time, critics and detractors are using the moment to highlight what they see as a troubling pattern of behavior. The hashtag #AccountabilityForAll has gained traction, with some arguing that Nicki's fame shouldn't exempt her from facing the consequences of her actions. This divide is reflective of a broader cultural conversation about celebrity accountability and the balance between talent and behavior. Interestingly, the reaction from Nicki's peers has been notably muted. While some, like Megan Thee Stallion, have urged fans to reserve judgment, others, including her longtime rival Lil Kim, have used the moment to take veiled jabs. The lack of outright support from other artists suggests a level of caution within the industry, with many likely waiting to see how the situation unfolds before aligning themselves publicly. This silence is especially striking given Nicki's history of collaboration and influence. Over the years, she's worked with countless artists across genres, from Drake and Lil Wayne to Ariana Grande and Doja Cat. Yet in moments of controversy, the camaraderie often seen in music industry circles tends to evaporate, leaving Nicki to defend herself largely on her own. Regardless of the outcome, this case will undoubtedly leave a mark on Nicki Minaj's career. For someone who has spent over a decade breaking barriers and setting records, the stakes couldn't be higher. Nicki's influence on the music industry is undeniable. She's not only one of the best-selling female rappers of all time, but also a cultural icon who has paved the way for future generations of artists. Yet the question remains, how will this chapter shape her legacy? Will it be seen as a moment of adversity that she overcame, or will it overshadow her achievements? Much will depend on how Nicki and her team handle the situation in the coming months. As the legal process continues, all eyes are on Nicki Minaj. The evidence, including potential security footage and text messages, will play a crucial role in determining the outcome. If Nicki is exonerated, it could reinforce her narrative as a misunderstood artist targeted by opportunists. But if the allegations are proven true, it could mark a turning point in her career, forcing her to reckon with the consequences of her actions. In the meantime, Nicki's focus appears to be on maintaining her artistry and connection with her fans. Despite the swirling controversy, she continues to release music, engage with her barbs, and emphasize her role as a trailblazer in the industry. Whether this strategy will be enough to weather the storm remains to be seen. And just like that, the story takes another twist. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos, dive deeper, stay curious, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to never miss an update. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, inside out.